everyone, Senrai Kai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 12th and final episode of the second season of Machikado Mazoku. And last episode was pretty fun because we actually got to have Mikan become the new transfer student, enter the school and make friends, and it was going pretty great for a while. She was making friends. People were very welcoming and understanding, you know. Nobody had a problem with the magical girl thing or anything, right? It was pretty great. She was participating in the events, you know, committees and all that. But up until her curse started acting up and everything just kind of went down the toilet, it was very unfortunate. But the bright side is we do have we have Shamiko with her, you know, succubus dream jumping powers. So Shamiko and why do I keep wanting to call everyone Mikan? Shamiko and Momo got to go inside of Mikan together, and that was already pretty great. You know, get to go on a bit of an adventure inside of Mikan. But we also got like a new sword from Momo. So, and upon seeing the sword, Shamiko got aroused pretty much immediately, started just thrusting her tail wildly. Momo actually had to use the sword on her to get her to settle down. And they translated the word kofun as hysterical, which is whatever, but kofun can also be translated as arousal, so that's how I decided to take it, you know, with all the blushing and whatnot. But anyway, we're here for episode 12, so let's jump on in and see exactly how things go. Hopefully this is a fun episode. I mean, it's the last one, so fingers crossed that it's a good one. 3, 2, 1, but okay, recap. I just did that, but yeah, this is very dark and gloomy for being inside of a magical girl. Right. I guess that makes sense. I wonder if we'll get the opening. What would one look like? She is just obsessed with that belly. That's a big price tag, jeez. That's a stick. Well, I'm convinced. Let's go. I mean, I get it, but okay, we are getting the opening. Okay. So we have our direction to go in, and I guess we're looking for a problematic area inside of Mikan, I guess, whatever that looks like. I was expecting a lot more, like, Mikan inside of Mikan, I'll be honest. Maybe we'll find some. My cat's behind me. I just noticed that when that hit one shot, she had like an X and an O on her cheeks, didn't she? Referring to Shamiko. A Ritual in Darkness, the Demon's New Ally. Okay, that's an interesting title. It's always a good time for snack stuff. Oh, wow, that's yeah, it's Mikan. Do we go wake her up, or like a leash? Yeah, if you squeeze that tail too hard, something might spray out. I mean, yeah, as always, Shamiko and I are on the same page. Okay, let's go. Makes sense to be transformed, I mean. What the fuck? What are we doing? Okay. I mean, it wasn't bad English. I'll give you 8 out of 10. I hate when that happens. He says something out for 2 seconds and it disappears. Like Momo's like striking pose. Looks pretty cool. Well, that makes things difficult. Like a self-defense mechanism. Maybe we can bribe it with like a Mikan. Maybe like substitution. Are we gonna have some of her education come in handy? Our strategist, our tactician? That is not a real word, I'm pretty sure. Apparently she understood that. Oh my god, that's an egg beater. Or whisk, that's the word for it, thank you. That really doesn't look like it would make a good weapon. Looks like it would bend if you tried to hit somebody with it, like perfectly bend backwards. Yeah. Oh wow, I think it's maybe doing something. And what do I know? Maybe it is a useful weapon. Okay, what am I looking at? That's not Mikan. Oh my god, she's adorable. I mean, it kind of looked like the hair color of Shamiko, I mean. Because the hair over one eye, it's just so cute. I don't know what I'm looking at, but god, is it adorable. Guess it's nap time. Gee. I want to pick her up. Just... It's almost like a Tanuki tail, I mean... What would Shamiko do? Okay, I mean, she... Okay, I guess it's going well. I like her. Yeah, you could probably assume it's the place with the magical circle on the door. Yeah, we're having a sleepover. Trash bag can. Maybe leave a trail of candy out the door. It's a lot of text. Yes. She's a very peaceful magical girl. She wouldn't want to fight if she doesn't have to. Somebody calm down that girl. And we're breaking up. Very perceptive girl. So is Shamiko just gonna, be a bystander in this whole scene? She wants to taste your meat staff, Shamiko. That sounds about right. Just, I mean, we should have brought another friend. Wow, she took that seriously. He went full. I just noticed that she used ore as her pronoun. Man, her language ability. Yeah, I know you think you're helping, but... Oh my god, that bunny girl outfit. And why is she a dice? I am the representative of everyone you've screwed over. That feeling. I really like this girl. I don't know, she's fun. I was kind of thinking about that too. Because I would keep you as a pet. We're not just gonna let you disappear. There's far too much effort put into your character design. That cat's staring at me. Okay. She did her best. More or less. Yeah, because I really don't want you to disappear either. Okay, is she going Super Saiyan? And we just ruined her whole day, didn't we? Okay, wow, Mikan, okay. So, okay. Just gonna choke her out. uh, it's such a weird situation we're in. Yeah, good question. Okay, we are doing the lap pillow. I was kind of thinking about that earlier. That Mikan had an eye. What do I do about the pink girl? Is she? It is like almost the same exact hair color as Shamiko. Well, we just gotta fix it. Yeah, she can work at the restaurant. Yeah. Not much longer. No problem. It was a great Nori Tsukomi. Too small, messy. Reeks of lemon. Right. I was about to say, I. Mikan Mama. Yeah, she definitely wasn't malicious. She was doing her best. A lot like Shamiko. Hopefully. Important to have that in there. Yeah, we're definitely on a time limit. Okay. No, I don't think that's in our budget. Oh god, the voice was like all over. That was actually kind of weird. Uh, it's like it was in the middle of them. Uh, man, that chart. And the audio, they're just. It's like Mikan is right next to me. Infused. Yeah, that also who came to my mind. Grade A meat. Oh yeah, yeah. Yay. Well, I think we got that too. We can handle that. Yeah. I think we made so many connections with other demons and stuff. Okay. But why? So yeah, I guess we checked all those boxes and we're ready. Well, not right this second, but we're getting it figured out. What are these sound effects, though? Oh my god, that is a lot of power. Can I have one? You know, after I see somebody else eat one. That does look a bit sketchy. uh... Don't worry, I got this. And a blindfold would make it so much scarier. Uh, thank you. I didn't need to see that in too much detail. This is much nicer. Who needs a flashlight? How big is Giant? Uh-huh. Such beautiful friendship. Really are just pulling random people from class in here. Oh, okay. Did we just do it? Or, well, we had the physical vessel, at least. Although she doesn't have, like, you know, the furriness, but... Okay, we get to wear this in front of the classmates. I like how they're doing it together. Okay, let's see if this works. Well, she's awake. Yes, it's fine. Our pet. So we're just gonna be basically just get to be a person, I guess. Let's not overwhelm her on day one. Yeah, you can stay, you know. Man, poor, she's just doing her best to stay awake. It definitely way past her bedtime. Well, that one shot of Shamiko, she looks so smug. What is that shot from? Yeah, those furry feet. Okay. Yeah, I can't argue with that logic. That's an adorable gatekeeper. I mean, yeah. Bum 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 bum. And that's yeah. There's credits rolling. That is the end of the episode. Okay. Okay. Well, that was the 12th and final episode of the second season of Machikado Mazoku. And it was definitely a good one, you know? I mean, the title did kind of imply that we were getting like a new comrade or something. I don't remember exactly what it said, but because of it, I was kind of keeping in the back of my mind that, yeah, we were somehow going to be able to save this girl and she would be the person the title is referring to, right? Because she was always kind of a sad existence, right? She was made with good intentions to help Mikan, but she was so horribly, the ritual to get her there was so horribly done that she's like this half functional, confused, not great existence, right? So, you know, we had to take care of her to help Mikan, but we also didn't want to just like bully her into disappearing. That'd be quite sad. So we had a Momo doing her best to help her out while Shamiko would just kind of sleep into pretty much the whole thing for the most part. But you know, Momo just kind of wanted to solve the problem with violence, but no, no. So we basically we ended up having to recruit Mikan to help out, which was difficult because we were inside Mikan, so we had to get her into this I don't know like half awake state. Like we had Henri was it that was doing the like a lap pillow, slight head shaking, you know, which you know that's a thing. But to keep her in that state, I guess was the implication that was happening there. But yeah, she was able to help out, right? Because obviously Mikan needed to give her input because she was like the boss of her, I guess, you know. Although Shamiko was called boss later in the episode, but yeah, Mikan basically had to let her convince her to not just disappear, right? So she was luckily able to do that. And at that point, it was just a matter of keep her there through sheer willpower long enough to gather the whole gang together, including our classmates that, recently became friends with Mikan, to get all the magical ingredients, make the circle, make the vessel, and just have Shamiko and Mikan grab the rod together and just, birth, what was her name? I don't remember her name. Did she have a name? The new girl, right? So they're more or less her mothers. That's how I took that. But yeah, now she's around. No longer simply like a familiar or whatever. She's like a member of the family essentially, right? So and a gatekeeper, I guess she said at some point. So she is now officially a new member of the cast, which is great, right? Because we got some new cast members fairly recently through the restaurant and stuff like that, but she's more of a direct connection rather than friends you made at a restaurant, right? So it's a little bit more meaningful in that respect, right? But yeah, I loved everything about her. Her character design was really cute. The way she speaks is very minimalistic, cavemanish. I don't know the best way to describe the way she speaks, but it was cute. I know that much, right? You even called out Momo on using big words or whatever at a certain point. Let's not confuse this poor girl. But it was nice to be able to save her in the end because she did nothing wrong, right? There was no malice there. She was not trying to do anything wrong. She was pretty upset when she found out she wasn't doing a good job, and luckily we were able to fix things, right? So now she can be more useful and not a detriment, she can just be a proper friend to Mikan and the gang rather than causing everything to go wrong around her, right? Definitely a strong improvements, right? I did like the scene where I don't remember the side characters' names. The one girl was listing out all the things that they needed, and they had them all basically, or had the means to get them because of all the connections they made and just various things they've done throughout the season, right? Even the soil, the oh so important soil, the ley line soil. I also like that one pose she did. I don't know what you'd call this pose, but I liked it. But yeah, got everything we needed, got her all fixed up, and now we officially have a new member of the magical demonic family, right? Because, what exactly would you call her, Because she was inside a magical girl, right? But she looks very demon-like with, the furriness and stuff. I don't know exactly what you'd call her, aside from adorable, right? But, yeah, glad we were able to work things out with that. And I'm not really sure if I have much more to say on the episode beyond that, really. But It was good. I still think that one episode made a better finale, but it's really not that big of a deal. But yeah, overall this season I have really enjoyed it. We, like I said several times, the relationship between Mikan and Momo made great progress this season, and we made more friends. We got Mikan going to school where she can make more friends. We made more demonic connections with the restaurant and the everyone connected with that. We learned about Sakura, got to interact with her, or because it wasn't like really a Sakura, it was more like a remnant, Shamiko's memories of Sakura. I don't know exactly what you'd call it, but we got to see Sakura's character design, hear her voice, stuff like that, which was great. Learn a little bit more about her, and just because she also had like the one environment that Shamiko and Momo went to get the water or whatever. You got to see some of Sakura's personality through the traps and stuff with that area, because that was her area, right? She had it all set up and furnished and all that. But I do want to try to remember the name of these three random girls: Minamino, Ochihai, and Nagayama, right? They even gave their name tags things on their screen when they showed up, so makes you think they're definitely going to be recurring characters going forward. But I don't even remember, the name of the glasses girl. Honestly, I barely remember Henri's name, but I do my best. But yeah, this was a great season of a great anime. I really enjoyed it. I do hope we get a third season, because as far as shows I'm invested in, this is definitely one of them. This is one of those shows where, like, on days where it did not air, I was thinking, okay, is it the day where this show airs yet? It was one of those shows. And now that we've gotten to the final day where it airs, it's quite upsetting. So at this point, all I can really do is hope for a third season, right? And I mean, I'm sure we'll get one, right? I mean, the second season was so good, and there's definitely more content to adapt. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it's just a matter of waiting, right? We just gotta wait for more, and just be sad in the meantime. But yeah, great season. Really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to it, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.